Hey everybody, today is Tuesday, so that means I'm going to be doing a vlog all about what we did throughout the day. And I'm shooting with a brand new camera, so I don't even know how this is going to look. I think the picture looks pretty good, and I'm on my way to the school right now. But the story about how I got this camera is pretty cool, and I'll tell you all about it at the very end of the video. So make sure you guys check it out all the way to the end, and then comment below and tell me what you think. All right, today's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Cue that theme music. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. It's like, all right, so today was an awesome day. All of the classes were really cool, but the 3- and 4-year-old class, it must have been a full moon or something, and they were very unfocused. It was hard to get their attention and stuff. But one thing that I wanted to make sure I told the parents before they left is to not say a bunch of negative things about how the kids didn't do a good job or they didn't listen and kind of degrade them, because they're out on the floor and they can definitely improve, but they were trying their best. The best thing to try to get the best behavior out of them is, instead of thinking about all the negative things and like having a talk with them, especially because it's not a big issue, is to just find the really positive moments in class. Maybe 1 or 2 times that the kid ran over and did what I asked them to do, or kicked really hard, and just start talking about that. And what happens is they crave that positive attention instead of doing the negative stuff to get our attention. So with the 5- and 6-year-olds, the classes were kind of small. There was only like 10 or 11 kids in each class, and we had 2 5- and 6-year-old classes today. And one cool thing was, since the classes were extra small, I got a chance to practice with the parents and teach them some coaching strategies. Well, we did this pretty intricate self-defense scenario where the parents have to be good at holding targets, but the kids have to know which hand to use. And today we practiced pre-framing. So when you pre-frame the exercise and the kids have to do some type of task, it's all about laying out your expectations by pre-framing it. So before the kids actually do the move by dodging out of the way or hitting a pad, you have to prep them. So instead of having them do it and then telling them, no, not like that, no, switch hands, no, not like that, and saying a bunch of no's and fixing it, instead, before you start, you say, all right, show me which hand by wiggling the fingers. Which hand are you going to use to do the punch? Ready, set, go. And you do that a bunch of times instead of having them do it and make a mistake and then having them fix it, because that just ends up being negative and the kids will stop wanting to practice. Vince Lombardi said something that I always remember. He said, don't do something until you get it right. Repeat it until you can't get it wrong. The last set of classes are some of my favorite students at Superdojo. It's our black belts. Man, I've known these kids, almost all of them, I've known for more than half of their entire lives. So like, they've grown up with Superdojo or ATA as we were before Superdojo. So I've known them forever. And we have this special relationship where we understand each other. And one thing that I talked to them today, we had 4 of them today. And since it's like a spring break type of Easter week, some people are on vacation. I have one kid whose mom is, about to be induced. She's about to have her 3rd child, which is so cool. And another kid who had gotten into an accident outside of Superdojo and has a concussion. So, like, some kids are on vacation. So it's just weird. We had 4 kids today, which is crazy for our black belt class. But when we have 4 kids, the energy is different. So it actually becomes a class where we get to, spend more of a personal time. So it's more like a private lesson with 4 kids. So it's cool. It's more laid back. It's less like structure, fast discipline, and more about like, what do you want to get better? At the end of that class, we talked about the fact that it's summertime, springtime. Since the weather's nice, one strategy that kids need to use is to plan out their day. A lot of people have a nice day, they see it, it's beautiful outside, so the kids get off school and they start playing outside, and parents are like, well, it's a nice day outside, so I'm just going to let them play. It's okay to skip one day of karate. And yeah, I understand. It's okay to skip every once in a while, skip the things that you're doing, but what happens is you guys have a very specific set of days that you train, and most families come 2 times per week. And when I add up all of the students that train on the amount of times they train, the average student here comes 2.2 times per week. So if we rounded it, most people are here twice a week. So when you miss a day, that makes it just 1 day a week, and that is not okay. So I told the kids, and I gave them the chance to show a little bit of responsibility and actually get their parents involved. So if you're watching this video, just know that your kids are either going to jump on it to get it done, or you can take initiative and make it happen. You see, if you have a calendar, you write down the days that you do karate, you write down your dentist appointment, your doctor's appointments, all those things that are very important and things that you've scheduled that you need to participate in. You write those things on the calendar. But what a lot of people don't write on the calendar is the free time stuff. So on a Monday, black belts do not come to class. That's your day to be going crazy outside and playing with your friends and doing stuff like that, because you do it from the time you get home, you do your homework, and then the kids get to go and play until it's dark, or maybe even after that. But then Tuesday, right in the middle of their evening, they need to be here at 6 o'clock, which if they were playing outside, you would stop them from doing that. Go hunt them down in the neighborhood, get them organized, and then get here, which causes a negative experience. Well, if we plan that out and we say, all right, well, most kids only get a chance to play on their tablet or video games 1 hour per day, then doing that on a Superdojo day is the perfect time, because you need to leave the house at 5:30, let's say. Well, you're allowed to get on your tablet at 4:30. And when the timer on your tablet's over, we know exactly what we need to do. Get ready for Superdojo. There's no argument. You get it for an hour, you stop it, you do your next thing, you come to Superdojo, and at night, you guys just hang out and chill or get back on your tablet or something like that. But it's all planned out, and you know what to expect. Nobody likes to be thrown into the fire. Nobody likes to be doing something fun, and then no one likes to be at Hershey Park and then it starts raining all of a sudden, and your fun is ruined. So instead, plan it out. One of the greatest instructors I ever met, Roland Osborne, he said that when you organize your day, especially in the summer, it's like going on vacation. If you just try to throw all of your stuff in a suitcase all crazy, it's almost impossible to get it zipped up and closed up. But if you fold it and you plan how you're going to pack it up, you actually fit more stuff in than you would have if you just throw it in all crazy. All right, so let me tell you the story about how I got my camera. It was really crazy. So this weekend, I went to Best Buy and I was looking at all these different cameras, and it's a Sony A5100, right? So I went to Best Buy and I wanted to just check it out. I wanted a camera that could focus really good on videos, basically do as good as my iPhone can do or better, but it wasn't too expensive. And I found the one I wanted, and I could totally buy it, but it would have been irresponsible for me to just spend that much money out of nowhere. So I got super excited, because getting this camera is like setting a goal that you actually want. I always set goals that I need to get, like I have to make this much money in a month to be able to pay my bills or whatever, stuff like that. But this was cool because I got to set a goal to make money or do something and get something that I actually wanted, which was awesome. It was motivating, right? So on Monday I said, I'm gonna set my alarm and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start working immediately instead of doing most of my work at night, like right now. Anyway, at 9:45, that's when my alarm was set. But for some reason, I woke up at 9:44, right? Well, that happens all the time. Anyway, after I woke up, I go onto my phone and I stop the alarm. So I stopped it, and at exactly 9:45, my grandmother calls me. And she found in a box $300 worth of savings bonds from 1994. So she's like, come down here, you got to pick them up, it's super cool. So I start to, I drive down there and she gives it to me. It had collected interest and it was almost $400 by then. Then there was this bank account that I haven't even looked in for a while, and I used to be a part of this, this organization. Anyway, there was a deposit in my account for about $150 that I didn't even know about. So I checked that account, I got that money out that day. I had made $550 and didn't even know it. So it was crazy. It's like the power of positive thinking, I guess, or maybe I'm just super lucky. But what's cool is that I set this goal to get this camera, and the stars aligned and made it happen for me. So that was very exciting, and getting something like a new camera makes you super excited about using it a lot. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope if you came to class, you had a super awesome time. If you missed class, you're sorry you missed it. And if it's a day that you don't normally come, don't worry, you'll become a black belt someday, so keep training hard and you'll definitely be able to do those nunchucks and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll catch you later this week. And don't forget, if you're on Facebook, definitely like this video. On YouTube, gotta subscribe, gotta do it. Find us on Instagram. And the last thing, the word of the week is champions. If you comment champions at the bottom of this video, I'll know that you watch it to the very end. And you're entered in a drawing to win an awesome prize. I already picked what the prize is, but I'm not telling you until the Friday night shout out. All right, guys, have a great night. See you later.